Good morning, National Dayers! It's Mrs. Erickson. Today is Tuesday, February 27th. It is the 58th day of the year. There are 308 days left. Happy National Retro Day.
On February 27th, National Retro Day takes us back to a time before smartphones and the internet. Every generation looks back and asks, "Remember when?" This celebration indulges our love for the good old days while remaining in the present. No matter the decade, pick a point in time where people talked more face-to-face than text-to-text, had dinner at home around the table, and the kids played games that didn't require the internet. What's your retro? On National Retro Day, swoop the hair into a mile-high beehive or strut those 8-inch bell-bottoms. Don't hesitate to break out the old roller skates and see if you still have those mad skills. Tie the hair up with a polka dot bandana and strike a muscle pose like Rosie the Riveter, or maybe you prefer a moonwalk, a leather jacket, and a single glove. With no smartphones, internet, or social media, we spend more time focused on each other when we're together. Each moment is recorded in memory for us to look back retrospectively, and not for the whole world to see. Today is also International Polar Bear Day, National Pokemon Day, National Protein Day, and National Strawberry Day. All right, National Dayers, today we're going to make a thaumatrope. So this is an optical illusion that's based on combining two images with movement. Pretty cool. Gather the following supplies. You'll need cardstock, a straw or a chopstick or a pencil, something that's kind of, stick-like, markers, scissors, glue, and then something round to trace out some circles. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is trace out those circles. So make 2 of them on your cardstock and then cut those out. On one of the circles, we're going to draw a fish right in the middle of the circle. And then I'm going to color him in and add some bubbles and just make sure you can really see that fish on the circle. Now on your second circle, exactly in the middle, like you did with the fish, I'm going to draw a fish bowl. A fish bowl is kind of round all around with a flat lip at the top. And then of course you got to add in some water, right? And then I just outlined the whole thing in blue marker just to make it pop a little bit. Now, you're going to glue those circles back to back, lining them up exactly, making sure the fish is facing up and the fish bowl is facing up. And then you're going to put the straw in between it before you glue everything down. You want to make sure the straw is right in the middle, and then you want to pinch those 2 edges of the circle so everything is all glued together. Now, once all that dries, you're going to slowly spin the straw between your hands. Do you see what's happening? What a cool optical illusion, right? It makes it look like the fish is actually in the fish bowl. You gotta go show your friends. This one's really cool.
All right, National Dayers. Okay, so this might be one of the coolest crafts we've ever done. So I was thinking, I'm like, what other things could I do? And I could put like 2 birds on one side and 1 bird on the other side and then spin it, and then it looks like the birds are all flying together, or a dog on one side and a dog house on the other, and then it looks like the dog in the house. It's pretty cool. Look at that. Fish in a bowl. Who knew? And this is a really retro thing the kids used to do for fun back before even I was a kid. So retro and cool still. Keep smiling, National Dayers. Have a terrific Tuesday, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.
It's time for super spectacular shoutouts. Our shoutouts today start us off with Mr. Brandon and everyone in the Adult Transition Program in Pomona, California. Next up is Mr. Robinson and all of those rubber duckies at Jubilee Wells Branch in Austin, Texas. Next up, Ms. Warner and everyone in the 6th through 8th grade program at South Effingham Middle School in Guyton, Georgia. And our fourth shout out today goes out to Mrs. Marks, Mrs. Stone, Mrs. St. Cyr, Mrs. U, and Mrs. R, and everyone in the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade classes at Lake Region Middle School in Naples, Maine. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your support. Teachers, our shout-out form is currently closed due to popularity, which is amazing. Thank you for watching, and I will keep you posted when we're taking more shout-out requests. And here it is, your updated, super spectacular shout-out map.